GAM is... Oh, we have like a... Okay, we have now cool lineups. Oh, wow. This is new. Oh my god. Even the coach is getting one. Vikings. Gamer pose. Bam. All of them are gamers. And even SOF and Big Gamer. Now this match actually has a lot of implications here. Because as for GAM, they have taken down TSV. It wasn't the cleanest game. If it was not for Levi, they would have lost that game and would have lost to TSV. TSV, after that match, just went on a killing spree. They killed these guys as well here, the Vikings. I feel like CFO's first place is uncontested right now, but the second place team, that is a big question. And while a lot of people at the moment, actually all the co-streamers, looking like TSV is our second best team, still, I do feel like if there is any challenger to them, then this is gonna be coming out from this match. LU gonna be playing the 1v1s. Okay, support on the GAM side against Shogun. Okay, support versus ADC. Finally, I have been saying as a support main for so long that actually supports are much better than ADCs. Irelia mirror matchup. This is only gonna be about skill. Prove to everyone that supports are better than ADCs. That's what this match is all about. Spirit Blossom skins are beautiful. One of the chromas. Another chroma here. But enough about the skins. Let's see the skills. Just seems like... Ooh, there's a lot of damage. Oh no, Elio is not looking too healthy for now. He's jumping around, but Shogun is gonna be popping the shields with Elio. But it's gonna be Elio who's down. Shogun with the first kill. Oh no, that's not looking good. Elio, wake up. You cannot let us down like this. Elio gonna be pushing the minions under threat, but there's just gonna be more minions to Shogun. Elio definitely a little more careful. I mean, oh wait, oh nice stun. Oh, I thought he's gonna be under threat, but still not too bad. Oh, now he's going down. There's the ultimate coming in for Shogun. The stun is also coming through, but under threat, and Shogun is gonna be getting the kill. No, Elio, no. Viking is gonna be choosing blue side. Elio, what have you done to us support? Viking is a little overcooked last time around. Now that we're in the draft here, let's see if they would maybe overcooking again, or maybe just the perfect amount of heat, which would be the AD Senna. I think AD Senna is definitely the new best thing. What is GAM gonna be replying with no Varus? I mean, that's gonna be a little bit harder. As okay, Nico, I'm loving this. Could be Elio, could be RS with the hashtag belt, whatever it's called, changes. I do feel like that Nico has gotten quite a good buff. There's also gonna be the Yori for Kiaya. Oh my god, that is such a strong start for GAM. And it's gonna be the Karma. Karma is also a pretty popular pairing with Ezreal. Now where GAM would be going with this draft. So far, I absolutely love GAM's draft. And then going for the Kaisa, especially with the Nico. If Nico goes in, you can just ult in together with the Nico. That all makes sense. I'm happy to see that. Any ban. There is the any ban coming out. And actually, this is not even against Steelong. Like, he was our any support player split one. But Annie has been popping off these days in the mid lane. Ori pick. Ori with the Meligens boss. I feel like that's pretty good. Jungler left. Last pick jungle. Kind of weird in this meta. Unless the ambassador is the jungle. But once again, I need to just be jungle. That's a bit Viego. I'm not hating this comp. But GAM's, oh my god. It's just so insane. I feel like GAM has won this draft. I would expect Meligens at least for RS. Maybe even for Connie. I'm not sure. But Meligens definitely got some nice AP buffs. Plus 5 AP. AP items in general has gotten through a little bit of an overhaul. A lot of them got cheaper. Some of them also a little bit weaker. But like, they definitely are cheaper. They're easier to get. But they have to be careful. Because Goody, I mean, if the reset city coming online, if this Viego going for the constant resets, then there's no stopping to that. Okay, now Guri gonna be caught out here. RS with the ultimate. Still has one more charge left, but Guri might be going for the reset city here. And RS is down. First kill goes to Kari. Vikings with a strong start. And Vikings so desperately need this victory here. They lost to CFO. I mean, that was expected. But they also lost to TSV. This match is going to be very important for both teams. GAM going to be taking down the Dragon. The Maiden going to be hopping a little. First Dragon just going to be a Cloud. And while GAM is getting the Dragon, Guri is only going to be starting the grubs now. I still think that's enough time for him to pick up all of them, but at least 2. They might be collapsing on the Guri. Levi is already here. Cyclone is available. Flash available for Levi. Is he gonna go for that? I mean, might be a play, but no. Levi decides not to. New grubs are not the strongest, but still not bad to have. Well, Kiaya is just gonna be chonking down Kratos. I mean, that is just Yorick. Always just gonna be chonking you down. And because of that, Kiaya is gonna be having quite a nice lead now in the lane. Honestly, I'm a little bit worried because I don't think Vikings have that many tools to reply to that. I mean, obviously, Mbessa can always just split push, but I mean, it's gonna be hard. The Maiden is just too strong. As now, GAM trying to go for a thread dive here. Let's see how strong those shields are. I'm not sure how this works, but there is a public execution. Public execution gonna be saving Kaya for a little bit longer. But in the end, there's still gonna be a well-executed dive from GAM. Kratos did his best. That was a pretty fun cyclone from the Wukong, but not much that he could do. Oh! Wait, whoa. Still long just dead almost. Oh my, I really don't know how Vikings are dealing with that maiden. Kaya under a turret. And, oh, turret dive, wait. Not too bad so far. I mean, he's probably gonna still be taken down, right? Okay, that's a trade. That's still really good for Kaya, though. If this is a 2-for-1, that would have been amazing. I think GAM is still gonna be very happy with that one. They also got the dragon. Could be a very early, potentially 25-minute Infernal Soul from GAM. That would be massive. But the Aurora, she's at the point where she can definitely do some damage. However, GAM is gonna be taking the Herald. I still think, despite the gold lead that actually Vikings are having, mostly on the Aurora, I still think GAM's comp is really strong. And I still think, unless the Viagon can somehow start snowballing, that GAM has a much better chance to winning this game. As first turret, there you go, first turret immediately. Feats taken by GAM. And Jesus Christ, what do I do against the maiden? Do you guys remember when I said things that this is gonna be a bloody game? Or maybe stuff like... Okay, so I'm back to jinxing. Cool. I'm at the point when I'm like, I think GAM's comp is stronger. But I'm looking at this bunny girl and I go like, she is so incredibly OP. As Kratos might be taken down here as well. That's pretty good for Artemis. Finally, at least getting something on this Kaisa. There you go. Good job. Rage Blade, also Static Shiv. Gonna go back and get some more items. I feel like that's at least like 1 or 2 abilities already evolved. I mean, I know Gab is taking this dragon. I know it's gonna be their soul point, but Aurora is taking the top side. Does anyone notice that? Okay, I feel like this is still fine for Gam in the end. The lead is not that much. Otacon gonna be spawning in just less than half a minute. I don't really think that either team can go for that for now. Kaya just needs to push. Generate that global gold. Push. Get the maiden out. Okay, wait, 1v1. Okay, I'm not sure RS winning this one. Maybe with Levi around. Okay, but Levi's also gonna get caught by Long. This might be a good fight for Vikings. Now they're dropping it onto Levi. Levi is super low. Clone is gonna be taken down. And now the real Levi as well. It's gonna be Guri who's getting the kill. Reset City coming in hard. And even though they're losing a turret, I feel like they still should be fine with this one. But Elio is also gonna be caught out here. No, Game is not in a good spot. Oh, they might be going for more. It seems like they're gonna be fine with that. There's an Otacon on the top side. Is this the objective they're going for? The answer is gonna be a big yes! And I mean, Gam is around. Levi is dead though, so... I mean, this is a new Otacon. There are no more blood roses to pick up. Whoever gets the smite fight wins the Otacon. And wait, Guri is dead? Wait. Okay, I mean... Oh. I don't think this is a big throw, unless Artemis gets like 3 kills here. There is no chance. Sometimes I'm like thinking that maybe I should use my powers for something useful, you know? What if I were to say one day that, oh, cancer is not gonna be cured? I feel like the cure would be available the next day. I said what I said. You guys know what I said. This is a throw now. We are in throw territory. Patented LCP Otacon throw. LCP Otacon throws are back and GAM are gotta be picking up their Infernal Soul. Unless Guri has something to say about that. Reset City still up. Vikings still going there, and Guri is not able to steal it! They were getting the Infernal Soul. I mean, I like their comps. I did say at the start, I like GAM comp more. After that early game, I thought Vikings just gonna be cleaning this game. It doesn't seem to be the case though. And I don't wanna, jinx them, because I have quite a tendency to do so with teams. But like, if this keeps on going, if GAM actually wins here, if GAM beats Talon next week, are they gonna be in contention for their MSI spot? This is a different GAM that we have seen beforehand. Artemis is always gonna be outscaling the Ezreal, so it doesn't even really feel like that they needed that throw to happen. They just had to wait a little bit, as now, after getting the Baron, Charm is gonna be missing on Long, but nonetheless has to run away. That's their only choice. And GAM is just gonna be running them down. And it doesn't even matter what they're doing. Look at still the Yorick is pushing. Like, what do you do against this guy? only counter I've seen besides the Jax was like fine-ish when it comes to split pushing. The only other counter I've seen was literally just a Silas and just stealing the maiden. And it seems like Vikings are not gonna be finding anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. The freaking Goose is gonna be getting inhibitor as well. That's crazy. Actually, he just has no counters, I guess. But game 1, it looks like GAM has picked an insanely OP comp. They're executing it super well. The amount of choke that they are having now, I mean, oh my god. Elio gonna be missing the ultimate, but he doesn't need to hit that ultimate. They're still just gonna be cleaning up Vikings, and do they even need the Elder? I feel like the answer is gonna be a big no. Be marching down the lanes and gonna be absolutely destroying Vikings in game 1. GAM time it is. It is GAM time, as TK says. Massive GAM time has arrived to Taiwan. Oh wait, how did he do that? He literally was just like, you know, like shouting and everything. And like 1 second later, he's already back in the seat. How did he do that? Can you explain the Atacon situation? The Atacon situation is truly insane and crazy. Style is back. I forgot to say this. I'm talking from the future. Style is back instead of Shogun. What are we gonna be seeing now? Shen ban. Okay, alright. I mean, Shen has been popping off in all the regions. GAM, are you gonna be banning the Annie once again? Or are you gonna be letting Kati or Sealong pick the Annie? Annie up? Even Noffer is up. Again, I don't think Noffer nerfs have been anything significant. It's gonna be the Pantheon picked by Vikings. I would assume followed up by the Talia later on. Oh, but it's gonna be the Kalista. I sometimes forget about Kalista. I don't know. Oh, that's not looking good for Vikings. Sometimes I genuinely forget about Kalista because she's literally like always banned. But then I get reminded whenever someone picks her up, especially with the Renata. This is such an insane combo, and there's a Talia coming in obviously for the combo. What is gonna be the reply here, Vikings? Vikings have to match the early, but I don't know how. It's gonna be the Ashe. Actually, that's probably the better one. You wanna win lane anyways, but like, I mean, if Kalista gets ahead, good luck taking any objectives. Also the Pike ban. Yep, when you have support like Sealong, that's also something that you have to do, especially when pairing against an Ashe. You don't want your enemy to have one of those very aggressive early supports. Sarah Queen! Sarah Queen! Sealong, my goat! That is such an insane lane for Vikings. And oh my god, we have a Nidalee top. This is our first Seraphine, by the way, this year. This is the first Seraphine ever in the LCP, because this is LCP's first year. Up against Chaos. Chaos, top lane Nidalee. Rest in peace, another victim of the Shy. I'm not gonna lie, I might be a little biased for Seraphine. GAM! I'm very sorry, TK. I'm gonna be rooting for Vikings. Sarah Queen! And Sarah Queen has to play into Nidalee top. I can watch Seraphine win finally and see the top Nidalee lose? That is a dream come true. Okay, why is the LCP Twitter tweeting out Nidalee top for Kiaya? Who cares? That is common now. That is meta, old man. We have our first ever Seraphine though. Now that is the real news. This is the very first. Ah! Hit my hand. Why is Tiger losing to Nidalee? I know it's like early levels and all that, but like, hello? Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like the look of it. I'm really not sure if after the Seraph changes it's still good on Talia. It's gonna be fine on Rides, but Talia, I'm not sure. They did the same thing in game 1. Vikings immediately swapped to top. I'm not sure why this early, but they did so. And because of that, GAM has picked up their first dragon. This is gonna be the case here as well. Now they're coming in Levi. Oh, if he goes here, might be changing the game, but nice ultimate coming in from Guri. Style is still up and alive. Guri not going in. Actually, oh no, never mind. Style is gonna be dying. Oh, but because of that, okay, that was a bailout, but nonetheless, Elio still went down. In the end, that's like fine, 1 for 1. Not too bad as Kratos. Oh my god, Kratos might be using the technology, the Saiyan technology, ulting onto the turret. Kiaya, you might have overstepped here. But wait a second. Why is this cat so strong? Why is this cougar biting? What is the ceiling as well? What? Oh, what is the champion? Okay, I guess Good is gonna be going down. Oh, took down Levi as well. 1 for 1 so far. Alright, this is going a little bit more different than I thought. Now Artemis, gonna be super low here. Wait a second. They just a kill? They just okay, they just a kill for Kari. This match is turning a little chaotic, and that's what I wanted. Goody getting a trade kill is actually massive. And the fact that after that, oh, no time to talk about replays, because Goody is gonna attack in another kill. Levi is dead. Massive ultimate for Sarah Queen! There you go. Elio gonna be super low. Says Artemis. Artemis, the bailout is still there, but not on Elio. You should have used it on yourself. That is a kill for Style. Also, Style is back. I forgot to say that at the start of the game. We're a little bit late to that. Probably the highlights. I'm gonna put on like a sign like, hey, Style is back in. Or like maybe I'm gonna cut this clip and put it before the game. Style is back. I forgot to say this. I'm talking from the future. Style is back instead of Shogun. And whenever you get here, you guys are gonna be like, oh wow, I've already heard this. Kiya's still gonna be having the lead here. The Triforce should be very close. Maybe one or more wave and Triforce is gonna be there. As Sion gonna be going for the proxying as per usual. Meanwhile, GAM gonna be using, oh my god, gonna be using the Rise ultimate to go into the Style. And this Ashe alone cannot do too much after using the ultimate. Now Kalista gonna be popping off. Second kill is gonna go to RS, but nonetheless, even the Stallion is running away. Oh no, GAM is coming back. And GAM gonna be picking up their second dragon as well. Oh my god, it's not the turret too. GAM is looking so strong. I mean, this is a good Sarah Queen game, but GAM is honestly just playing better. Oh. Yes. I mean, that's why Kalista was banned in like every single game this year. I don't know, there must be other options. I don't like the Ashe. It's not even really working out, and I'm not sure how that one hit, by the way. I have no idea how these abilities are hitting on the Kalista, but somehow they do. And somehow Kati is down. I guess I could see Vikings still coming back, but oh boy, like the Kalista super ahead. I have no idea how you can take any objective in the future. GAM on their way picking up the Dragon Soul once again in this game as well. So this side all started, I kind of missed it, but Levi going in so hard on the Kati. That was a nice play from Levi, wow. Okay, Kati going in. Dividing Artemis from the others. I mean, there's also the arrow coming. I feel like they had time to go into Artemis, but they didn't. Now they have to take down Kiya first. Okay, that's successful. I mean, so far so good. That is how you should fight. I'm still a little afraid that the Artemis is still up and alive. But now, one by one, they're picking up the GAM members. Levi also gonna be going down. The Steel Long is the one picking up the kill. Not too bad so far. Okay, this is gonna be granting them the dragon at least. Small steps. And Kiya starting to fall down. Just watch her being useless right now. Viking is gonna be winning this game. Just watch. It's not like I cursed them once or twice before. No jinxing happening here. Sarah Queen stands above all the jinxing that I can provide. Now there is a Herald pop by GAM. They still had it. Oh, they might be getting a turret, but okay. That is an interesting wall. They're just gonna go for the Herald. No turret for you, Herald does. Unless Artemis. Artemis still gonna be going for that. Wait, that's a little bit dangerous here, isn't it? Okay, that's just a bait. That's just a bait. Turret is almost down. As the Style is gonna be surviving, but not for too long. Levi is jumping in. Using the ultimate as well. The Seismic Shove is not gonna be hitting him. Levi is still pretty healthy, but on the side. Meanwhile, Krot is also coming in. How's no one dead? That's what I wanna know. How's no one dead here? Wait, that was a crazy fight and no one died. Here you're just gonna be split pushing like crazy. Wait a second. Wait, is the Nidalee dead OP? Why is she a good split pusher? Hello? At least while the top laners are fighting on the bot side, there's gonna be Sarah Queen with a double charm! Okay, immediate ultimate from Artemis. Elio is gonna be going in. Now, there's gonna be Berserker for a lot of members. And Sarah Queen is already down. Oh no, Kari, you gotta kill, you gotta get bail out. Elio is gonna be saved by the bailout. Oh no, that's not looking good for Vikings on the top side. But, okay, oh! Solobolo! Boss would be proud. Oh no, Otacon, no, don't. Dragon has been initiated by Vikings. Wouldn't really change the game. And GAM doesn't even really care about that. Easy peasy dragon for Vikings. I do feel like that the Scion is still obviously gonna be scaling better. I mean, GAM for now is snowballing. Like Artemis is pretty much ahead of Style. And Kiya also a little bit ahead of Kratos. But as the game goes on, things might be different now. Talking about Artemis, bailout gonna be used, but not reviving him. There's another shutdown for Kari. And Levi also might be caught out here. Vikings looking strong. They're gonna taking down Levi as well. There's a stun from the Scion. Scion is so tanky. Doesn't matter how good split pusher of Kiya. Oh. Okay, they took down Levi. Kiya still gonna be taken down, right? Okay, this is a little more messy fight than I originally thought. It's a lot of things have happened, but I think Vikings have still coming out victorious. But Vikings coming back stronger. And even though the early game did not go that well for them, they're actually just coming back here as now they're about to take the Otacon. Surely they're taking Otacon. There's not gonna be Otacon throw. Yeah, okay, nice. Got the ultimate, so good. Good. No more trolls. They learn from their mistakes. No more trolls. And fight coming in, even though the arrow is gonna be missing from Style. Levi is gonna be so dead here. Sarah Queen! Stream an ultimate! Oh my god. There's so many kills out of this. There's gonna be a triple kill for Goody. Goody not hungry for the pentakill. He has other ideas, which is gonna be the Baron taken by Levi. Levi. That is exactly how GAM won games 3 against TSV. This guy, bam, 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 steals, stealing so much. But in the end, somehow, they just got the gold lead. At least Vikings gonna be picking up their third dragon. Levi is too far away to steal that one. He's just laughing. He's just laughing. Vikings is still gonna have the gold lead. They still have the 3 oceans, which is in itself is actually pretty OP. Now in 40 minutes they have a chance to pick up the soul as well. I wanna remind everyone, Goody still incredibly OP. Sarah Queen also, just being Sarah Queen. I love her so much. And also Cotty, have the Sarahs, have the Leandres. Both of them have gotta be nerfed. Have the Morale. Okay, Cotty is not gonna do damage. Doesn't matter. Goody is gotta be doing the damage. And also, Stylus here with the stun. They'll just stomp bot while Goody is doing the damage. GAM gonna be taking a turret on the top side to recoup some of the losses that they have suffered on the bot side. Kia now has the Zonias. Oh my god. The Shy has rotted everyone's brain, I swear. That guy could play Teemo top and every single top laner gonna be like, it's Teemo time. Why are you guys listening to the Shy? Okay. Oh, wait a second. Okay, for a second I thought Levi might be doing something funny here, but Levi is taken down. And Viking is gonna be taking LU as well. There is Kratos with the ultimate. Artemis really try to stack those spears, but he is down in the end as well. 32 minutes in. Or RS. Yeah. RS has to just get the wave. If there was a wave pushing in, might be the end of the game. But the only question is for how long, because oh my god, I don't think it's gonna be lasting for too long. Yeah, gotta be dodging away the arrow. But I mean, oh, ultimate combination from Kari. Yep, that is a very dead cougar. Didn't even use the Zonias. I mean, would have been pointless anyways. Dragon gonna be spawning soon, but so is the Baron. But that's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, never mind. I guess Viking just gotta be cleaning up GAM before that even happens. Levi gotta be taken down super low, and he gets it as such a good turn once again from Sarah Queen. There is Style even gonna be machine gunning them down. I mean, Kari goes down in the end, but there's gonna be the ace for Vikings. They don't need Dragon, they don't need Baron, because now they're gonna be marching down the mid lane. And we are going into game 3! Sarah Queen, 100% win rate in the LCP. Yes, good job. Also, I'm fairly certain 100% lose on top lane in the lane. I'm not sure about this, but I'm fairly certain. Good job. GG. No 4-0 day today. Sarah Queen absolutely winning the game for you guys. Do not stop there. Still, AD Sarah still possible. Blue side for GAM this time around. So we're finally gonna be seeing Vikings on the red as well. The fact that they can counter pick maybe grant us the AD Senna. And on this patch, I think AD Senna has gotten quite many boss. I wanna see that. I don't even know who's left. I'm gonna leave it to GAM. Vi has been banned previously, but not in this game. She got a bit of a change in this patch. The Q is a bit different. It's like you have to channel it longer and then you do more damage, but then you do less damage if you don't. I feel like she got maybe a little bit weaker, especially with like the ultimate changes, but to be fair, I feel like she's just an engaged too. I need to stop yapping because we got a Nocturne for Goody, stealing away from Levi. That's amazing. Me yapping about Senna every single freaking game finally pays out. That's gonna be the Zyra Kamimal picked for GAM. But the Senna, oh my god, I could talk about the AD Senna for ages. On this patch, 25.10, what has changed that caused so many people to play this Senna? First of all, the passive got a buff. Not only for each 20 stack, your crit chance is gonna be 10% instead of 8. And also, and I feel like this is way more important, soul drop rate on minions and monster kills used to be 8.4%, now 14%. There's gonna be so many more souls. The stacks are gonna be coming in like this. Basically on the Q is that it's now scaling only 50% AP. It used to be 60% AP. Now a little less. It only affects AP. Who cares about AP? AD Senna is the new thing. Okay, now that I've went through it, let's see. Galio. Immediate Galio pick. Camille pick as well. Okay. If they choose a person, I want to lock this person down. They have Vi to go in, Galio to jump on, Camille to ult. And they're gonna be picking the boss. What is this draft? They're going all out. Game 3 Fearless. That's why people love the Fearless. Viking is cooking hard here, man. Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Vikings. Like when you come in here with a Malzahar mid lane and AD Senna on the bot lane, I mean, How can you not root for this team? Also, I guess like the Mazahar kind of like counter to this like heavy engage comp. Because if any one of GAM players would engage, Mazahar can just ult and hopefully not cancel. But you know, if it happens, I'm gonna be calling Kato out. I'm sorry, Kato, but that's how it works. This is gonna be the third AD Senna globally. The first one in tier 1 regions, because so far we had 2 in LCL and both of those actually won. We are the first ones in the tier 1 regions, and let's see how well it works. So far, she's doing well, but now they're coming Levi, jumping onto Goody. It seems like Goody is gonna be super low, gonna be shielding out Elio, and gonna be getting out, I think. He doesn't even need to use the flash for now, but okay, there's the flash. Nice reaction time. Ooh, saving it for the last second. I heard so many good things about AD Senna. Once again, farming like a true ADC. Let's see. We have, oh, we don't have a, okay, we have 15. We have 15 souls for now. We don't have like a constant show on the portrait, but I can see it. It's 15. As now, oh, wait a second. Vikings already engaging. Levi is gonna be Elio is gonna be super low, but it doesn't matter because Still Lang is the first one to fall. Oh my god, followed up by Goody. Wait a second, Elio is still up and alive. Okay, Senna gets a kill. Oh, Senna gets another one maybe. Senna. Oh, Senna gets another one. Just not the one I thought. Senna gonna be getting another one. Right, double for Senna. So in the end, it's not too bad. Like in the end, it's really good for Vikings, right? I mean, GAM got the dragon. I mean, there is that. But like, AD Senna, 2 kills now. Mazahar also gonna be super ahead. Well, that's because of the assists. No, they're the same assists. Just laning? Yeah, 10 steals up. Mazahar ultimate available, chat. Levi's there. I think they're looking for some engage here. Only level 4 on Still Lang, but there's the headbutt. There is the stun! And there is the ultimate, and he is not gonna be cancelling it. It is gonna be another kill for Style. 3 kills on the Senna. They're gonna get feats as well. And Vikings are super ahead in this game right now. Oh my god, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Style, just styling on them. Oh, there's also another headbutt. Another headbutt Still Lang. There's the best channel for Levi. Levi was able to get away. But with the paranoia, that is still looking strong. Still Lang almost goes down. They have to give up the Herald grubs. What am I talking about? I cannot talk. I'm too hype. And wow, it seems like GAM is gonna be picking up the last 2 grubs. I feel like this is still worth. It has to be still worth for Vikings. Feeding Senna. Absolutely working out. This is not fasting Senna. This is all you can eat Senna. Vikings is gonna be picking up their first dragon. Remember, the first one went to GAM. The second one, I don't really think Levi can fight this. Yes, he want to. Oh my god, even the paranoia being popped. Dragon being taken. But when it's down, oh my god, GAM is already basically just dead. There's gonna be Goody. Okay, Goody, that was... I feel like that was a little too aggressive from Goody. Should not have went in. That they're gonna give him 2 kills to GAM. Why did Goody slide in? They got the dragon. They were about to disengage. They got everything. And Goody then just decided like, hey guys, I'm gonna go in. Wait, got this? What? Leave it at the double. Why are we watching the top lane? Nothing is happening. Can I see the replay now? Okay. What on earth was happening? That's like the very start of the fight. I don't understand why Goody had to just jump in here. Like, why are you jumping into 4 people, including a Galdi who has stunned? That was a massive mistake. And after that, I mean, obviously after that, it was quite easy to also take down Style. But, okay, this one. Just on the Vikings making so questionable choices here. What the... Obviously, there are still a lot of tools in Vikings. There are still a lot of ways how they can win team fights. I'm just like, that last one was not it. Like, they did the worst options possible. Headbutt is gonna be missing from Still Lang. Nice reaction from Kia. But Style is also here. And okay, Kia is gonna be going for that. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, wait a second. Together with RS's ultimate. Might be a really good taunt onto Still Lang. Still Lang though. Gonna be have that by a shield a little bit longer, but not for too long. There's gonna be RS taking down Still Lang. Oh, there's the paranoia. Paranoia is so good. Cut is gonna be getting a 1 kill. And there's also coming in Goody. Now this time around, you should have went in, and he went in, and there's a double. And they just keep going. And there's gonna be another kill. And there's gonna be another. Goody somehow still alive. And there's an ace. And there's an ace for the Vikings. What? It was a good fight from GAM. Usually, when you ult in with a Camille, you wanna ult in with the Galio as well. This is not a bad idea, but the ultimate actually when Still Lang took so much time. And I also Style's ultimate gonna be happy now, but when he went down, they went too aggressive. At this point, they went too aggressive, and then oh, there's another kill on the pitcher. Obviously, Style just scaling like crazy. Nice. That was just a kill for them, right? Yeah, I mean, look at the damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. The range damage. Oh my god. And Vikings don't get a dragon valve. Okay, what is Still Lang? What? We cannot watch replays. Like, there is always something happening. I mean, to be fair, they got Dragon. Maybe he was just bait. And Vikings just gonna be running over them. Look at this turret going down. If Levi gets close, and he's gonna be the one who gets caught up in Cardi's ultimate. But they're gonna be leaving Otacon for now. Okay, Otacon is gonna be... No, never mind, no resetting. His patience is not running out for now. Oh, that is... Is it just a 50-50? I mean, Vikings would not want that. I feel like Kati could go on to Levi if he wants to. Oh, there it is. Actually, it's gonna be the Paranoia and too long as headbutt. This is gonna be Guri who's getting Otacon. But now the fight afterwards. Can Vikings still win this one? Oh no, 80% dead. That is massive, that is massive. There's ultimate onto Levi, and Levi gets out! Levi gets out! He is even down in the end. What is happening? What is happening? Kati is about to fall too. And Otacon! Otacon throw! Can we count this as an Otacon throw? Kringos? Kingos sounds cool. That's gonna be Kingos. Kratos is channeling Kingen on the Aatrox, basically saving this play. Like, genuinely, it could have been so much worse. He is absolutely saving it. And Vikings is still in this game. But I see everyone jumping on Style and Style being down. I was like, oh no, this is GG. However, Aatrox coming from the shadows, saving the game, saving the match. I don't really have Nordic ancestry. I don't like one of the DNA stuff ones. I don't think I have any like Nordic in me, but I love the Vikings. Absolutely loving their style. I love style as well. Playing AD Senna here. But just in general, I do feel like that drafts are one of the more fun drafts. Maybe the most fun in the LCP. I mean, I would love to see this team in MSI. I do think right now it's looking like potentially be TSP, but you never know. I feel like that the second place fight is pretty heavy. Pretty heated. Vikings, oh my god. Going in, oh my god. He's not gonna be cancelling. He's not gonna be cancelling. And Levi is dead. That's how you wanna play the Malzahar. Flash out, stun. Guri might be going down. But it doesn't matter. Because the others are cleaning up GAM. There's only RS. Okay, RS might be taking us down. But even not him. Kingos. Kringtos. Oh my god, look at the damage. They're gonna be taking Baron as well. Vikings are so incredibly bad after a very bad game against the SV. And now they're gonna be taking Baron. The Golden is not the most, it's like about 3,000. But they're looking to be closing on this game very soon. After they absolutely lost game 2 last time around. I was a little afraid they might be shying away from experimenting with draft. I was like, oh no. Hopefully that doesn't mean that they're just gonna play meta from now on. And to be fair, I mean, Senna is meta. Senna is absolutely meta. The Malzahar is a little bit less, however. I mean, Oris is almost dead. Nonetheless, I am happy to see them doing the Malzahar. 80, Senna, immediately the first one to do so in this new patch on the LCP. And I hope they're showcasing to everyone why they're one of my favorite teams. Now, Dragon. Or maybe potentially before that, an engage onto Style. But Style is gonna be open alive. Style is gonna be very fine. As meanwhile, the others are falling from GAM. And Style is still there. Style can even zone out Levi. Levi cannot even get near the fight. Have you seen this one? I was just looking at Style. He was absolutely zoning out Levi through the Dragon Wall. And they're just gonna finish this one. Almost 29 minutes into the game. They're gonna be pushing on the Nexus turrets on Levi here to save the game. But he cannot do that. An ace for Vikings. After losing game 1, they're winning game 2. And also gonna be winning games 3. They're destroying GAM. 2-1. AD Senna. Still 100% win rate. Malzahar, I'm fairly certain Malzahar is also 100%. I don't remember any Malzahar before that. They also have a 100% win rate Seraphine in the LCP. Because they were like the first team ever who picked the Seraphine. Insane performance. Absolute firepower coming in from Vikings. And I cannot wait to see more of this team. Potentially our top 3. There's CFO. There's a TSV somewhere. Maybe above Vikings. Possibly above Vikings. I mean, they beat Vikings just now. I do feel like that there is still some competition for the second and maybe third as well when it comes to Worlds. I love LCP. Couldn't be hyper. We're gonna be having more games tomorrow. We're gonna be having even more games the day after tomorrow because it's a super week. And next week is also gonna be a super week and I'm super hyped. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.